Your expensive heat protectant spray might be a waste of money, or this DIY formula outperforms most of your store-bought heat protectants. Sounds shocking, right? Yes, let me explain this in details for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamaka, and in this channel we talk about hair, skincare, and every other DIY project on fashion and beauty as well. But in today's topic, we'll be talking about this is protectant spray, and as you can see in the video, we also tested it with different brands with my DIY to show you the original one. But before we get into the details, I want to explain some certain things to you. The 2020 studies in the Journal of Cosmetic Science found that commercial heat protectants fail to fully shield your hair from heat damage above 400 Fahrenheit. Yet, you see, brands keep selling this for essential hair care. On the other hand, the natural oil like grapeseed and argan oil has proven in the 2018 study published in the International Journal of Trichology it provides equal and better protection against heat damage. Today, in this video, I'll break down the science of heat protection, expose what brands won't tell you or don't want you to know, and show you how to make 100% effective DIY heat protectant spray. When I mean 100%, I mean 100%. And so, before we go into details, I will be showing you how to make the DIY heat protectant. Then after showing you DIY how to make the heat protectant, we're going to test it against various different brands of heat protectants, both on pepper, both on heads, so that you see why I say that my own DIY heat protectant is the best. And that is what I've been using on my natural hair, my daughter's hair, my human hair, my any hairs. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the process. So firstly, you're going to need your aloe vera. This is my homemade aloe vera, and I have my video up there on how to make the authentic aloe vera. Then the next is your grapeseed. If there is nothing you did not learn from this video, please do not skip this grapeseed oil. Then the next is also my glycerin. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. Then also your argan oil, please. Grapeseed argan oil is so important. It's something that should not skip or you should not substitute. I know why I'm saying it. I will explain that in details as we go along why I say grapeseed oil and argan oil very, very important. Then also you're going to be needing a distilled water, ordinary water. I made the distilled water by myself because I couldn't find distilled water here in Belgium. So just in case you know any brand they sell here in Belgium, please let me know in the description box below. I just had to make my own. Distilled water. Then to start this process, you're just going to need a container and you're going to take your aloe vera. We'll be using 1 tablespoon. And the reason why aloe vera is very important because 2019 study in the Journal of Herbal Science confirmed that aloe vera forms a protective barrier, preventing moisture loss. That is why it is very, very crucial. Then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of argan oil. And 2017 studies in the International Journal of Advanced Biological Research found that argan oil reduces oxidative stress caused by heat, preventing breakage. Very, very important, guys. Then also we are going to go into using our grapeseed oil. I said whatever you do not skip this. And this grapeseed oil has proven that in 2018 studies in the Journal of Cosmetics Chemistry to withstand temperature up to 450 Fahrenheit, making it one of the best natural heat protectant. And you're going to need 1 tablespoon. Then we're going to go to our vegetable glycerin, which is 1 teaspoon, and 2020. Yes, you'll be needing your glycerin. This is the brand I'm using. You're gonna be using 1 teaspoon, and 2020 studies on humectant shows that glycerin keeps your hair hydrated during styling and reducing damage. Then you're gonna need Then you have to mix it very, very well. Mix it evenly and very, very thoroughly. Just mix it very well. When you're done mixing it, then we have to add in our distilled water. We're going to add our distilled water, and like I said before, we'll be using half cup of distilled water. Like I said before, just in case you know any brand of distilled water here in Belgium, and so please let me know in the comment section. I've searched for, I've looked for, I couldn't find. And so just let me know if you have any brand. And because I couldn't find one, I made my own distilled water. But also you can use ordinary water. The reason why I'm saying distilled water is because distilled water is more purified. But you can use your normal water, and this distilled water or water helps to ensure even distribution without build up, guys. So once you put it inside, you mix everything together again. After mixing it together, so we'll be needing our preservative. Just in case you're not using it for, like, you are not making a bigger quantity, or you're going to use it fully within 2, 3 or 5 days, then you don't need to put preservative. But because I'm the only person using, me and my daughter is person using it, and it's going to take time, and we do not I do not wear my wigs all the time, so I know it's going to take time before it finishes. So that's the reason why I'm using Nobact preservative. You can use other preservative like the Germall Plus. Yes, you can use them, but I couldn't find them in my location. The only one I could find was this Nobact. And for this 140 ml, because the quantity we have here is 140 ml, I'm going to be using 14 drops of Nobact. Yes, so I'm gonna leave everything in the description box for you to just go through it and see what I use exactly. So this is what I added: 14 drops of that Nobat, then preservative. Then I have to turn it, mix it very well. Yes, mix it very well. Then after mixing it, we're gonna transfer it into our spray bottle. Please make sure that this spray bottle was sterilized. I also have a video on above on how to sterilize your container. The quickest and the easiest and the safest, less expensive way to sterilize your bottle. So if you're doing any DIY project, you know that sterilization is one of the most important thing you need to know. So you have to sterilize your bottle. This is the spray bottle I'm using. Yes, so you have to, after putting it there, I have to shake it and I'll spray it. The truth is, you don't need to spend 30 € on a fancy spray when you can make a better one at home for less than €5. The reason why I'm saying this is because I can confidently tell you that my DIY heat protectant spray is the best. Now, let me tell you the facts. The global hair care industry is worth 90 billion, and this brand relies on marketing, not resort to sell their product. And 2021 studies in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science found that over 60% of heat protectant spray fail to deliver this level of protection they claim. Some even contain some harmful preservatives like parabens, which can irritate the scalp and disrupt the hair. So that is the reason why I'm telling you that my own heat protectant is made up of natural ingredients, and yet it protects your hair above up to 450 Fahrenheit, and that is the reason. So not I'm not just gonna talk and talk and talk without showing you the facts. So we're gonna test it right now for you to see the reason why I stand 100% behind my own DIY spray. And I've been using it on my natural hair, been using it on my weave-ons, my wigs, my hair. This is to show you that it works. So we're gonna test it. So this is the brands. We're gonna be testing it against brands, like this is my DIY spray. We have the Argan spray, we have the cream thermal cream spray, and we have the cream of nature heat protectant. So we're going to have three different brands, and my own making it four. And then we're going to first of all start without uh this first one now is the cream spray. Then the second one is organ oil spray. But Then this one is Cream of Nature brand spray, and the last is my own DIY spray. And this first one I'm bringing right now is the one without no heat protectant at all. So yeah, and so the first test we'll be testing is the pepper, and then after that we're going to test it on the hair, because I want to show you the real proof. I want to show you the reason why you're spending 30 euros where you can just make it for 5 euros and it will last you for a very long time. And I'm not just talking about it, I'm not just I'm talking about something that is original, that is better, that will protect your hair. So if you're someone that's uses a heating method, you make use of his styling method most of the times on your hair, it is very very important for you to watch and for you to see, for you to learn how to make this video. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the testing process. So first of all, we'll be testing without heat protectant at all. So we'll be testing it against 8 seconds. So you see, for 8 seconds, then we'll stop, we off it. So this is 2 and then 1 seconds, then we'll turn it off. So this is it without no heat protectant at all. No heat protectant at all. Guys, also if this video has been very meaningful to you, please subscribe. So this is the second test. This is a cream heat protectant. Yes, I also bought from a store. So we're going to apply it very very well. As you can see, it's very saturated. Then we're going to try light for 8 seconds. So guys, if this video has been very helpful to you, and if you've watched up to this moment, it means that this video has been very very helpful. Please do want to just subscribe, guys. Please subscribe and like the video. So you see the level of burnt, it was not really intense. Then we're going to go to the next one. This one is more like in a water form. So we're going to spray it very well. I try as much as possible to spray it well so that it's not be like I did small here and in the other ones, in my own, I did much. I sprayed it very well, and then we're going to start the timer. So you see, we're going to start now. So 8 seconds. So we're going to move over to the next one, which is the Cream of Nature, the heat protectant. So we're going to apply a generous amount of the pepper like we did in the other one. Then we're going to use fire on it as well. And then we're going to see the length of the pepper, how the remaining parts, how it is, and compare with the rest. So after this, I will start with the heat. Just watch and see what really happened. I was really shocked with this one. I couldn't believe my eyes what I was seeing. Like immediately it started burning. It started burning. Like I was scared. I dropped it at some point and I had to bring it back and it was still burning. Like, you see, this is the worst one. So, and then the next one is my DIY. And the amazing thing about my DIY is like when I started it, like the blue light, when you start burning, like you start seeing, start reducing. It was even very difficult for it to even start catch fire. I don't know if that word is correct. So we're gonna spray it evenly like the way we spray on others. Apply massage it into it. Then we're gonna start, just wash it and see what will happen. Even when I on the lighter, to start burning on the pepper was even difficult before it started showing on the pepper. So you can see the time is going before it started. It was in this 1 second that it started 1 second that it started burning. You see, but just for me not to say, oh, it is mine, you look at the length. This first one is the one without no heat protectant at all. The second one was the cream heat protectant I bought. You see what's burnt out of it. You're seeing the length by yourself because I want us to be practical. Then the second one is the thermal heat spray. You see the burnt level. Then this one, Cream of Nature brand. Ah, God, I was so disappointed. Then see my DIY was just a little bit, the same length, with the thermal spray, argan oil spray. My my own was just, these are the highest. Other ones, but the worst is this one. I'm not trying to tarnish their brand, but you can see it yourself. I never expected it to burn like that, and I've been using that for a very long time. So I'm going to go over to the hair, so that you also see it. So we're going to start for 10 seconds, and then we'll stop. Then also we're gonna drop this on. Then we're gonna apply the cream on the rest of it. So this is the thermal cream, the heat protectant cream. I'm gonna massage it on it. Also do the same. So guys, if you've washed up to this level and you've really like how you're seeing, please do also just click on the subscribe button below. It will mean so much to me. Seriously, just look at it and say, have you really learned anything from this video? You really genuinely learned something from this video. All you have to do for me is just to subscribe. If you've not subscribed before, then like the video. If you've not liked before, or if you've liked before, please do well to comment, ask some questions. Whatever questions you have, I promise to explain to you everything, to answer your question as well. I'd also do well to share my videos as well. Yes, so we're going to massage it. I massaged it in all the hair, each product according to the hair, so as to save us time. So we're going to start with the testing process again. So we're going to first of all start testing this one. You see? So for 8 seconds, please guys, I always say 10 seconds. This is 8 seconds testing. Then it will stop. You see the butt level? We're going to stop. We're going to go over to the thermal argan Moroccan and argan oil spray. I also bought, so we're gonna try this. And then for 8 seconds, it's burning for 8 seconds. You see? Then we're gonna head over to the cream of nature, their own. Hi guys, I hope it will last this time around. Jesus. You see the body level, I couldn't even hold it. It wasn't even up to 4 seconds. It started catching fire from 5 seconds. See, it was burnt completely. And the worst part is I've been using this for years. And then this is my DIY. So my DIY heat protectant spray bottle starts 8 seconds. To catch fire, it takes time to catch fire, and then you see it. So we're done with that one. But also just to do it again to tell you how much I stand behind my products. This one, how much this one is working. We have to do the test again for you to see that it protects, for you to see that it is 10 times better than the one you buy from your store, thinking that it protects. It does not. And the research, like I said, has shown that 60% of those heat protectant spray you buy does not even do anything. 60% of them fail. So you're seeing it again. We are testing it, nothing. As you can see, nothing is actually, because we're going to measure the length for you to see that nothing was burnt. So this is true. So I tested my own DIY 2 times. So for you to see. So we're going to compare the length, so that you see what really burn. And also looking at the pepper, you see the result for yourself. Mine had little burn on the pepper. And on the lens, see this one got burn. You see the stain? Got the stain we saw from there. Comparing to the one without it protectant spray. So you see? Then this is the length of the Argan Moroccan oil spray. Then this one burnt drastically. Burnt drastically. I was so disappointed with it. Then this is my DIY spray. It's longest. You can see the length. it is still the longest. It is still the longest. So guys, that is the reason why I'm saying that this my DIY is the best. It will protect your hair up to 430 degrees Fahrenheit. So guys, if you find this video very helpful, please do what? Share this video to someone, to your friends, to your family, to your daughter, to anyone. Do what? To subscribe to my channel. You go and watch all my videos. I have a video on the aloe vera gel I use for this product as well. I will show you. I'll explain to you why your store-bought aloe vera gel is not even 99% like they say aloe vera gel. So this we also tried it again for you to see, for you to see the reason why my DIY heat protectant spray is just the best. Please do what to share to your friends. Please do what to subscribe. Subscribe. Please do what to subscribe. Ask me questions. I promise to explain to you. And guys, see you guys on my next video. And bye.